Welcome to another Pressure XP Live where we're playing some Star Trek Online. What we're doing right now is we're going to do Return to Babel. Marauders from the Return seek. Hello, can't speak today. Marauders from the future seek to disrupt the historic Babel conference. Return to the 23rd century to stop their plot. Return to the 23rd century to stop their plot. I thought we were already in the 23rd century. So what we're going to do is we're still playing, just to give you a little background, we're doing the Agents of Yesterday, new character, Engineer. We're doing a playthrough from the beginning here, so just sort of playing through the, new story arc here. So let's go ahead and get this started.
We have a problem at Babel. Cord and rebels have taken several Federation trade officials hostage, and they're threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the Corden sector. I'd like you to work with the negotiation team and try to resolve this peacefully.
Okay, and got some decent experience here and some more ship rewards for this starter ship we got. And looks like we get a choice of like a beginner tactical officer. We just could choose which one we want. Which, in all honesty, it doesn't matter. You can pretty much train whatever you want on your um, character. Uh, Train your character in whatever you want on pretty much anyone. I usually prefer purples, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and accept that. I believe I've already done the traversing, so I think we're already in the Babel system.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. I
Uh-oh.
think it's time for that explanation I owe.
Very well, I'll be there shortly. And return to Babel.
There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain.
I'm going to let this run. He has a conversation here.
Right. I'll explain shortly.
I believe they're expecting us to traverse a big territory here, so I think Mr. Hunter here is, I think that's it. So I'm just going to go ahead and begin it. Oh wow, I get a big away team. Let's go ahead and get this started.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
I know that guy.
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking, older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
Thank you for coming, Captain. The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
We'll make it right. Transport to Enterprise 2268. To Captain Chekhov.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors manually on the bridge.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Ensign Pavel Chekhov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer.
Understood. I'll leave my officers here with you too, just in case.
Let's get to work. I will check with you again after you are done on the bridge.
Okie dokies.
I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little snug.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Recalibrate sensors. It's one of the mini games.
Nice work. I'm getting some readings from deck 11, but I can't pinpoint them. Some sort of interference. We'll need to get close and scan by hand. Start with the mess hall. There are a lot of people coming and going there.
Right, heading to deck 11 now. Yes, Uhura. Lieutenant Palmer. Lieutenant Leslie. Lieutenant Hadley. Chekhov. And Uhura. Check out the view out the view screen. Oh, nothing of circumstance. Ah, what are you doing to that guy?
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
Does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
You better hurry. You need to finish before the Tellarite ambassador starts to fight with Ambassador Sarek. If Captain Kirk arrives, he will certainly recognize that you are not one of the crew.
I'm going as fast as the scanner will let me.
You seem unwilling to wait for the council meeting, Ambassador. No matter. We favor admission.
You favor? Why?
Under Federation law, Corridon can be protected, and its wealth
Census are showing
administered
that
for
one
the
of the
benefit of
delegates
its
is
people.
leaving the lounge. Follow him. He might be
It's well for you. Vulcan has no mining interests.
Is there something I can help you with?
Alright, I was about to ask you the same thing. The meetings take longer in the lounge, Ambassador. It's in the lounge. Apologies, Ambassador. Just a routine biocheck for contaminants.
Oh, should I be concerned? It was my understanding that the transporter filters out biohazards.
We're being especially thorough, Ambassador, for everyone's safety. You understand, I'm sure.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Ambassador surreptitious
This is
scan.
Chekhov. I haven't found any signs of Nakul activity down here.
The scanner's reading some
Find anything among
traces.
the
Someone was in this area recently.
Head back toward the armory and see if you can narrow it down. I'll meet you there.
Acknowledged. And going that way. Map. Talk to Captain
Looks
Chekhov.
like they're on the move. though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1.
Right, let's head back to the junction and collect some readings.
Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for StarTrek. Head back toward the reception.
Where'd it go? Oh, it's hidden underneath this. It was on top, and then it was gone.
Head toward the observation deck.
Okay, scan.
Turn toward the engineering circuits, away from the turbo leaf. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav.
Where's she going? Okay, that was a little confusing. So we figured out who killed him.
One down, unlikely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador Gav, unfortunately. Memory serves, Captain Kirk was attacked next, on Deck 5.
Let's move out before it's too late for Kirk. And turbolift. Oh, nope, turbolift is over here. Deck. Map. There it is. It's interesting how they play into these old storylines. It's pretty impressive.
The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him. Stabilize him, quickly. Dr. McCoy will be here shortly to finish the job.
Leave it to me. Tearing effect.
Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
We'll stop him there. I guess that means we can take it in any direction. Oh, captain's quarters. I'm gonna take a quick tour of the captain's quarters. A baseball, some pots. Wow, this is a straight up replica of his office on the Enterprise. That's awesome. I just remember this view so many times where Captain's sitting there. He's got his quarters right there. A biplane, really. Really. Interesting. Well, let's get out of his office before they accuse us of something. Engineering, we go. Show map. Not sure why there's a. Must have placed a marker there. I don't know why that's there.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov, is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you, the last time I saw you was on Dorzana Station. Something was dodgy then, and it's more than a wee bit dodgy now.
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future of the Federation. There's no time to explain. You have to trust us, old friend. We're here to help.
You're breaking the temporal prime directive, man. Just tell him, hey, let me handle it. You can trust me. That's all you gotta do. No time travel.
All right, lad. You can start by helping me keep this ship from blowing to pieces, and get rid of that bloody bomb, if you can.
But it's Lieutenant Scott, so Lieutenant Commander Scott, so he's just gonna believe it. So he's gonna call out commands here, and we're just gonna do it. Just tell us what we need to do. And you run around and do these different commands
Divert
here.
power to the number 4 shield.
And where it's glowing, there it is. Number 4, no, that's not it. See, there's a couple of things highlighted. Number 4 shield. So there's a bunch of things highlighted, but you got to pick the right thing.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Now check on that bomb. Work on time bomb. And I'll go back and forth, I think,
Auxiliary
here.
power to engines.
Auxiliary power to engines. I think it's going to be this one. Nope, that's shields. Nope, that's shields too. Oh, this is probably it over here. Auxiliary power to engines? Yeah.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Now check on that bomb. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button.
Repair teams to deck 19.
Her team to deck 19.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Now check on that bomb.
The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
Okay.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
Beam to the Orion ship. I'm gonna do a quick scan. Nope, no anomalies. Beam to the Orion ship.
Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
The world. It's on this. Interesting. Just some bald figure on the table.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Push X to
Okay.
aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon will give you a 33% bonus to damage.
X, huh? Give you what? No, I don't see anything. It said something about bonus to damage. So, X. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. Learn something new every day. These tribbles are actually quite handy. Could probably use one. I'll probably leave it in here, see if it'll duplicate itself. They like to eat food. And I don't have any right now. And
Use the B key to toggle between shooter mode and RPG mode.
that one I did know about. Oh, must have got everyone. By the time I get this thing down, they never fire.
Use C to crouch. Crouching gives a 50% defensive bonus against range attacks, but increases damage from melee attacks.
Okay. Can't take any of the cargo. Cool, Commander. See if we can get this quantum mortar launcher to actually fire now. I think I did hear it fire. Well, you're gonna float in the air, huh? I don't think that's kosher, dude. I don't think that's acceptable at
I'm
all.
going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back.
I'll give it a try. Yeah. Take.
The bomb is in place. Not much time left. We need to get out of here before we go down with the ship.
Okay, Daniels, come in. Beam us up, Daniels. There we go.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what you've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, this won't be the strangest thing he'll see in his career. Not by a long shot.
It might make our next meeting a little awkward.
Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid. In the meantime, I can send you and Captain Chekhov back to your respective timelines when you're ready.
Thanks, Daniel. Daniels. Talk to Captain Chekhov.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event, the Battle of Procyon 5. That conflict will determine the...
Okay.
Ah, but you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear, a time that will never come again.
True. Thanks for everything, Captain. Until next time. Okay. Interesting. Hey, everyone get in for, a shot, a camera shot. Hey, Darcy, Tamet, turn around. What are you doing, Scavron? At least you're pointed in the right direction. Darcy, Tamet, what are you doing? We're gonna take a group photo. Come on. Okay, I'll stand here next to Daniels. Does that help? Still, man, does anyone know how to take a picture in the 23rd century? Everyone's spoiled by hollow emitters. Okay, fine, Tarsi. We're gonna take a picture of the back of your head. Well, that wasn't right. I hate it when the system resets itself. It's not supposed to do that. Anyway, return to sector. Ooh, don't forget your cell phone. So I think someone's messing with the timeline. We already got rid of our cell phones. But Here we go. Episodes. Let's see here. Return to Babel. Hail?
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as planned, and Corridan is admitted to the Federation. Well done. I'll continue to monitor the timeline for incursions. I hope I can count on you again when the time comes for action.
Sure. Oh yeah, you got some experience, got our rewards here, and it looks like we get to choose a tactical officer. I really don't think there's a big deal here in these characters. I'm not really sure I really care which one I choose. It's other than the fact that you got some scatter volley options and cannon rapid fire and omega, torpedo yield, beam array, tactical team, beam array 2. Right off the bat, I'm probably not going to do much in scatter volley or anything. Beam array, that's probably pretty useful for an early character. Torpedo spread, does this one have the torpedo spread? And tactical team, no, but I can add the torpedo spread. Beam array, fire at will. This one here is probably the best one for an early character, so we're just going to go with that. Well, hello, Mr. Vulcan. And we're going to go ahead and join the crew. Sumak. Welcome. Okie dokie. Well, I think that's it. I think we finished our playthrough of Babel. We'll get into Tangled Webs here next. But basically that was the return to Babel. So, thank y'all for, watching. If y'all got any comments, please put it down in the comments below. Doing these live so that, they get knocked out pretty quick and get information out there, especially about new stuff like this. So, if y'all have got any questions, leave it there. And again, Lord willing, I will see y'all next time.